Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Even. 4 down. Even. Hey, 5.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Here we go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
12. That is right. Cut. 180. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Here we go. It's hot.
A shotgun snap for goal. Buying time to his left.
Crunch.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Hardball.
From the 50, it's gone. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. D. Ford able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, here's gone. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. He got caught for the penalty.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No. Back to throw. Gone. Flush to his right.
Coming to you.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And here now is spin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Here's Goff. Flushed out right. Pressure gets there, and he goes down. Now, there's also a flag, but this might be on the offense anyway. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
5.
They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, 5. 12.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Dula! DC! Tonight!
They are going for it. Gone. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Wow, 1st first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So that is twice on the opening drive that they've gone for it on fourth down, and they've converted both.
I don't know if they're using analytics, which might tell them, hey, more times you go for it on fourth down, the better your odds.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. To throw, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Tight ends left. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Mahomes going to throw.
Watch Mike.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
We got three.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Ethan Westbrook. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Mahomes to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You got 3 down. Motion.
Now here's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Louis.
So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom,
I don't know if this is a case of being a little bit too greedy, the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a first down. So a little more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12.
Five. Cut. 180.
On first and 10, gone. Dancing to his left.
Here we go.
And this is incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had two huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, we should be talking about Legatron. A 48-yarder to get them to overtime. The 57-yarder to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nikhil Roby-Coleman's hit on Tommy Lee Lewis in regulation, when I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it can be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything, right?
Next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20.
Hey. DC. Hut.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here we go. Hardball. 4 down. Hey, 5. Hey, it's hot.
From the gun, here's Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's second down.
Orange.
Barney sold the goal back really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Now it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
And that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let him get anywhere near it.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Eluding the pressure right.
You must be getting tired.
This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He'll run forward with Anderson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. C.J. Anderson taking it in. And the Rams are in for 6. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And out come the Chiefs now. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? That's that mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
I know you feel that.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Right here, stay on the right, stay on the right. Ace!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So! Hey, we got three. Ace!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
So!
On first down, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Samson Abukum in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Goff now looking to throw. Steps away to it. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
3 down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are in for 6. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. First half, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the air.
And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start the second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Focus, defense.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
They're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Yeah, he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Touchdown!
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Now it's Mahomes again. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Hey, that's the way to finish. That's the way to finish. In the face.
And the Chiefs will kick this one off. Number 24, back 8 to return.
Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate